Okay, so now let's try to understand about the object detection on the video part, right? Video and then let's say the live streaming, right? So if I just going to give you the RTSP link or any other live sources, then how do you actually like try to detect the object over that using the YOLO model, right? So till now, whatever the things that we have done, so we have actually detected the object on single set of image, right? Video is nothing but it is just a combination of all those frame, okay? All those multiple frame, if you just going to combine it, so it becomes a video, right? So we are supposed to do the same thing, right? So we are supposed to like import the YOLO model from the Ultralytics. We are supposed to like pass the YOLO.11.pt model, okay, whatever the model it was there. So it was actually saved in my local model, right? So I'm just supposed to pass this as a input, okay. Then here the same thing, right? So again I'm supposed to use the CV2 library, and this is my video path, okay, and this is like capturing the video path, okay. I already told you, right, that in order to capture the each and every frame of the video, you are supposed to use this from the CV2, which means the OpenCV version 2. You are supposed to use this video capture class. Inside this class you need to pass the video path, okay, so that it will start processing the video frame by frame, okay. So I'm just writing the simple like while the user is not interrupting till the time the video is kept on processing, and the frame it is returning the true value if the video is like getting captured, so return equals to 2, otherwise, and then otherwise it will be false, okay. And then this is actually the frame per by frame, okay. And actually I'm actually counting this frame. Let's say that I wanted to like count every 20 frame, okay. So I wanted to like process my object detection on every 20 frames. So I am processing the object detection on the image itself, right, by taking the frame by frame from the video, okay. So that's it. It's just the same thing, okay. So like conventionally you're actually processing the object detection part on the single frame itself, okay. It's just that you are getting the multiple frame simultaneously, so you are actually like calling it as a video, okay. So let's say that for every 20 frame I wanted to like do this, like I wanted to measure the object detection part. I wanted to like save it into the result. This you already know, right? I have already showed you before. And then you wanted to plot it, and then you wanted to show it, right? So if you're just going to run it, okay, and then like till the user is interrupting, okay, and if I just going to run it, so you will see that my video, the object is getting detected at every 20 frame, okay. So every 20 frame the object is getting detected over this video, okay. So this is how the object is getting detected on the video part. The YOLO model, of course, the YOLO pre-trained model, which is actually trained on the 80 class data set, right? You can actually like try to train. I will also show you that how to actually try to train your own YOLO model on your set of data set, right? Because sometimes in real life scenario, you may want to detect something, right? But that is actually not in the COCO data set, right? So you need to train your own YOLO model so that your model started like behaving according to your use case, okay, to detect some part of the object, right? Now I will also wanted to show you that this is the live streaming which is running, okay. So this is like somewhere between the California, okay. This is actually a traffic camera, and this is like the live streaming is running, okay. So you can see that live streaming is actually running something like this, right? If I go back, okay, so this is basically the live streaming, right, which is actually running. Now you may get the live streaming as something like RTSP link, okay, or RTMP link, where let's say if you just try to fix your camera somewhere, okay, and it is like basically IP camera, right? So you will get something called as the RTSP link, okay. Through that link, if you wanted to perform the YOLO detection part on the very live part, you can actually do that thing, okay. So for now, let's say that I am actually capturing the live video from the YouTube, okay. So for that I have just downloaded the YouTube DLP, okay, so that it would able to like do every necessary import which is actually needed to capture the frame, okay. So this is just a function to get the like the YouTube stream URL, okay. Then again, this is basically the command where like it will able to convert my YouTube streaming into a video URL, okay. So that I will perform the same thing, okay. So let's say that this is my YouTube video URL, okay, and then it is try to convert this thing into my stream URL, okay. So let me just try to restart the kernel. Let me do the necessary imports, right? This is my model, okay. So this image has been extracted, okay, and now we will perform the same thing on the live streaming part by using the same logic, okay. So yeah, this one, see, okay. So this is actually detecting as a traffic light, some car is also moving somewhere else, right? So that is this is by doing the live streaming detection, right? So in this way you can actually try to use the YOLO model for detecting so many use cases, right? So this I wanted to show you that, and let's say that this you want again wanted, like if someone is actually want you all these things into a set of API, then you can actually like try to create your fast API where you will be passing the live streaming link, okay, and as a return it will try to give you the whole live object detection visualization, okay. So yeah, this was the part of detecting the object. So till now we have saw about the detecting the object on a single image, on a video, on a multiple, like on a live camera and other things. Now I will show you that how to actually train your YOLO model by your own use case to detect some part of the objects. Okay. So yeah, thank you.